My name is Lindelwe Izizwe Manqele. I am a researcher at the CSIR and I am a PhD candidate at UCT. So for me, I chose science because I love mathematics. I managed to get it 100% from high school. So because of that, had to check at the areas where I can apply this mathematics. So I chose computer science. So I joined the CSIR in 2012, where I joined the group of Internet of Things, where we are focusing on the advanced Internet of Things technologies, whereby we have objects talking to each other. Of course, it has to be applied in many areas. So during this pandemic, we were impacted in different ways. There were negative and positive. In a negative way, it's because our processes were not as effective as they used to be. In a positive manner, it's because we were given a platform to explain the technologies that were giving so much conspiracies affecting our culture, our religions, 666 and 5G and all that. So we were given an opportunity to explain it and reach out to people, explain it in their native languages, local radio stations you can mention. So in my PhD, I'm coming up with a model that can do effective decision making. So I'm looking at two main use cases. The first one is waste collection, whereby we are improving the current poor waste collection methods, and the second one is water distribution, whereby we are addressing an issue of water scarcity that we are experiencing in Africa. Not all countries, but some African countries are experiencing a lot of water scarcity. So we're coming up with a model that can distribute this water equally to the households. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Dr. Devraj Kosi, and I want to share with you a success story that we have implemented here in Mauritius in controlling the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has come to the mainland Africa, and we're hoping that it will have less impact than it did elsewhere. But we should not be just complacent and hope that the worst case scenario will not happen. So we have to prepare for the worst case scenario. And how we did this is through preparation and implementation. There are various levels where we can prepare and implement. One level is to work at the community level, where you work at the grassroots level with society that are involved, or you can work at the intermediate level with the government, or you can directly influence the policy at the head level. I decided to influence the policy, and the way I did that is sensitize in the media by writing articles, scientific, semi-scientific, explaining the pros and the cons of this, and outlining the control measures that we have to take to get the epidemic under control. However, these measures were not taken into account until we had the first death and first case, and then we did a drastic lockdown. The drastic lockdown completely reduced the transmission, but it has many implications that may not be replicated elsewhere. Because, first of all, it brings social inequity. We know we have extended family in most part of Africa, and that may not be possible to do. We step up surveillance, then we have to have a rapid response team everywhere to do this. That may not be possible. And testing is another one. So the lessons we derive from here, and also we have a border that can be closed easily. Most all, except the islands of Africa, are juxtaposed next to the neighbor. So controlling border may become very difficult. So we have, I think, to get the policymakers to develop, to formulate a policy that is in keeping with what is the ground reality is. So these are some points I want to share with you, and I wish you good luck in your undertaking.
Hello, I am Zana Chubeni. I am doing Masters in Nanoscience at University of Western Cape. I decided to do science when I was in grade 7 when I went to a science fair, and then I fell in love with the experiments that they were doing. And then with the microscope, I fell in love with the microscope there. I saw that it allows you to think critically and analytically. It allows you basically to think outside the box. That's when I decided I want to do science. Though this pandemic has been hectic, eh? Like, I'm in a rural area right now, so the network has been an issue based on, like, I have to submit my work and I have to do some research because I'm doing my masters, and also doing assignments. It's like a challenge. I have to go sometimes outside to do my assignments because of network. And also when I'm given the lecture notes, it's like I am limited only to the lecture notes that I am given. I am like, I can't go to the library where I have to do my own, like, research, like my own reading, like for my own understanding. I can't do that. My work contributes to the world, basically, like on like the healthcare system, because especially in South Africa, like in the public and rural areas, we hospitals, it's been like the system, it's lurking there. So I mainly focus on those areas where, like, I have to create sensors that are going like to ease, especially in TB and HIV patients. Thank you.